So, I watched this movie a couple weeks ago now. This is The Nice Guys. Just came out this year. Still in theaters. And this is the new movie by Shane Black. So, Shane Black's a pretty well known writer in Hollywood. He had his big break in the 80s, 1987. He wrote Lethal Weapon. Obviously, that movie was huge in the 80s. He went on to write most of those stories for the Lethal Weapon franchise. After that, he did like The Last Boy Scout and Last Action Hero. He was involved with that. That's funny. And then the last one he did that wasn't a Lethal Weapon was The Long Kiss Goodnight. I haven't seen that one. I guess the one with Gina Davis and Samuel Jackson. But then I also knew him from, he had a small part in Predator. He is one of the commandos that goes in with Schwarzenegger and all of them. He's the one making all the jokes, the jokes on set, or the pussy jokes. Sorry if that's vulgar, but that's him. And I think he's actually like a script doctor on that, so they hired him, and then he had a little part so that he could like work on the script for Predator. He's not credited, but that's, if you don't know what a script doctor is, they come in and work on a script and kind of like punch up the dialogue and get everything working correctly if the script isn't 100% working for some reason or other, but they don't get credit. So anyways, I think he did that on Predator. But then he had took a big leave of absence for a while. I'm not sure 100% why. I think he actually had a problem with alcohol and stuff. But then he came back in 2005 and he actually wrote and directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is a pretty popular film starring Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer. I've seen it once a long time ago. Would like to watch it again. It's a pretty good movie. And then after that, he again worked with Robert Downey Jr. and he wrote and directed the Iron Man 3 movie. So that one was pretty good, actually. And then this is his next movie after that. So this is The Nice Guys. It stars Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. So Ryan Gosling is a private eye, and Russell Crowe's not really a private eye. He's more of a hired hand, hired thug. He just gets paid to go around and beat people up. And these two start working together, and they're trying to find initially someone named Misty Mountains is like a porn star, adult film star, and there's something happening with like her car accident with her, and then there is what's the girl's name? I can't think of the name. Amelia. They are set to find this woman named Amelia. She's all caught up with this porn star disappearance, crash, murder, whatever it is. And so the two of them end up working together to try to figure out this whole mystery. And I don't want to give like a bunch of it away. It's really good. It's, there's a lot going on with the plot. It's a kind of like a modern, well, it's not modern, it's set in the 70s, but it's very film noir-ish. So you have that private detective looking for the femme fatale. That's the classic ingredients for a noir film. So it works really well. I love those kind of movies. It's extremely funny. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe work together extremely well. They're both really funny. So, I'm giving this a really, really good rating. I'm giving it a 4.75 out of 5. It's very entertaining. It's really easy to watch. It's smart kind of throughout. There's a couple things at the end that aren't super great, but don't worry about that at all. It's just a really good, fun movie to watch. And so, like I had mentioned, Shane Black had done a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And this is very similar to that, actually. It's kind of like that set in the 70s, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Maybe it's kind of showing his hand at what he can write and direct, maybe how limited or what his scope of range is, for writing. But it works really well here, so hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So that's a big influence, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, as well as kind of like Chinatown. It was like a very extremely well-made film noir set in the 70s. And then also a more recent one would be like Inherent Vice. was the Paul Thomas Anderson film with Joaquin Phoenix. That movie's kind of confusing and kind of all over the place, but I think that's because of the source material. But if you've seen that, it has that kind of similar vibe to it. You know, a period piece with a private detective and all that. But this one's way easier to follow. Nice Guys is, I think it's funnier and just a little bit easier to grasp and enjoy it as you watch it. So other than that, yeah, everybody's really good. All the actors are really good. Kim Basinger's in it. She's not that great, but she doesn't have a huge part either. There is one actress that's new. Her name's Andrea Rice. Excuse me. Andrea Rice plays Ryan Gosling's daughter, and she's really good. She has a pretty big role in the movie. She really reminded me of like a young Natalie Portman in The Professional. It's really capable, and could see her doing bigger things in the future. So that's kind of the one newcomer that was a pretty big standout. So yeah, I think I'll be done with the review there. It's definitely worth a watch. I would 100% recommend seeing it. So like I said, 4.75 out of 5. Definitely go check it out.